Hello ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's Even99. Welcome to What's on My iPod Touch 5th Generation episode number 9. Let's get started with the video. So first of all, we have contacts followed by calendar, camera, and YouTube as always. Now we have reminders, notes, photos, and calculator, a little bit different there, as well as videos, game center, stocks, and bookmarks, which has my usual bookmarks right here. And then I have settings, App Store, iTunes, Cydia, weather, clock, passbook, and voice memos. And on my dock I have music, messages, mail, and Safari. So that's the first page. You guys probably want to know what my theme is. This is flat icons if you don't know already. One word, flat icons. You can get the circular version. As you can see, this is the circular pattern. And it also comes with the square pattern or squared off icon mask. So if you guys want that, either or, it comes in the package of flat icons. Let's go on to my next page. I have a lot of applications, as you can see right here, and they're not really organized in any particular way, although they are categorized in alphabetical order. I have my apps here, or utilities in ABC order, as well as all my other games following that in alphabetical order as well. So I do have some kind of pattern going on here, but it's not as organized as I would like. But I didn't want to change anything because I just want to show you guys how my iPod looked for the past couple weeks. I was just frankly too lazy to organize everything in folders. So I have the Amazon application, of course, Amazon Mobile. I have Billboard, Cardiograph, which is pretty cool. I'll show you guys this one. This just measures your heart rate. There are probably other applications you've heard of that do the same thing, but I'll just show you this one. So let's go ahead and get started. And let's just see what my heart rate is. It's pretty difficult to do this while holding it, but whatever. Okay, 91 beats per minute, 93 beats per minute, 91, 89. Okay. I could do this with the front camera too, okay. Alright, 91 beats per minute. Let's look at my other ones. I have a history right here. As you can see, in the morning before school I was doing it 66, 80, and now 91. I guess since I'm doing a video I'm a little bit more tense, I guess, so that is why it is a little bit higher. So next we have cartoons, followed by calculator, which was what I showed you in the last episode. We have days until, a countdown application, dog whistler, Facetune, which allows you to remove blemishes and pimples from your face if you want. Pretty cool application, and it is themed by this awesome theme by the name of Theme Icons again, or Flat Icons, excuse me. Name will be in the description below if you guys can't quite catch that, or what I'm saying doesn't even make sense to you. Next we have Fat Booth, which just makes you look fat. So if you want that, of course. It is free, I believe. It's been free for a long time after being paid, so. Next we have GarageBand, followed by Guitar Suites, Show of Hands, which is an awesome application that's just been updated to 2.0. It's a polling app, and that is my most used application right now. I use it all the time. I'm under EvilNinjas99, if you guys already can't tell by my YouTube username. You would have probably been able to presume that that was my username and everything else as well, which is the case. Next I have Haze, which is a cool weather application, but it's not as cool as Yahoo Weather, which I found to be much cooler. Next I have Headset, which allows my iPod to act as a headset, although I never use it. Hidden Apps, it's an App Store application that's been removed from the App Store, and it just allows you to remove apps. I just find it cooler doing it this way, knowing that it's an App Store application, but it has been removed, so you can't get it anymore. IMT Paint allows you to auto-tune your voice, which is pretty cool. iFunny, combination of 9gag and Reddit or whatever. Next you have Jasmine, which is an awesome YouTube client, and I prefer to YouTube because YouTube crashes for some reason. I'll show you guys what I mean. It crashes. It is obscene. I don't know why. I don't know if it detects I'm jailbroken or something like that, or it's just a bug with the iPhone 5 or iPod Touch 5th Generation, or even more the iPod Touch 5th Generation in particular, but I don't know. Hopefully there'll be an update to that if it is a software related issue, or hardware related issue rather, because that would have been more easy to fix. Next we have Megaphone, which is sort of like headset, although I never used it anyway. And then we have Mouse, Mobile Mouse, which allows me to connect my iPod to my laptop to use my iPad I wish. iPod as a mouse, so I can use it like this. Next we have Omegle, then Photoshop, then Remote, then Solar. Omegle I never use, but I decided to have it once or twice, you know, when I'm at a friend's house. It's pretty cool to play. Not play, it's not a game, you just chat with random people, so it is a little bit unsafe, that's why I never really use it. Then we have SoundHound Speed Tests, which detects the test of your internet speed, and it just makes a test out of it and sees how fast your internet speed is. Next we have System. It's in the App Store, it's pretty cool. It just allows you to monitor your system processes, although there's probably a City Tweak that does this better. I don't think it'll match this as far as UI goes, because this is a really nice looking app. And next we have Touch, which is a social network sort of thing. It allows you to chat between people. It used to be Ping Chat, but now it changed. Next we have TV Guide, followed by Amp, which allows you to enhance the music that's on your iPod. I never tested it out yet, but I just got rid of that sash thing, which I didn't yet with Doodle Jump and Draw Writer, which really I should have, but I guess I never thought about it. Next we have Angry Birds Boost to Cannibalt, which is pretty cool. I showed you that before in another video. I think it's my casual games that I made, or it's one of my What's on My iPod Touch videos. I suggest you watch all of my What's on My iPod Touch videos to get the best idea of my applications. Next we have Clear Vision 2, followed by Crafted Battle, Cyto, which is a generic game that I never bothered to delete. Next we have Doodle Jump, which I've played tons of times before, but I just decided to re-download it. Draw Writer, which I've never played, but it was #1 in the free applications, so I thought, why not? Next we have Earn to Die, which is a pretty cool sort of endless runner thing. Flight Unlimited, Flight Simulator, Flow Free Bridges. This is the sequel to Flow Free, and it's pretty cool and fun. Just adds a little bit of a twist. Slender the Forest. I've never played this yet, but I'm pretty psyched to. I'll probably put a Let's Play or gameplay of it later if I get a chance. Next we have Gravity Duck, which I've never played, but it looks like a simple side-scroller. I'm not sure, but it's probably what it is. Next we have Robot Unicorn, which is another endless runner. Then we have Green Day Revenge, which doesn't seem to want to work on my iPod, which is very frustrating, because I was really excited for this, but it's never gotten updated since 2009. Okay. I don't even think that was Billy Joe Armstrong, but whatever. So, if I want to do long view, for example, it just crashes. So, that is very disappointing, but, you know, I guess that's what it is. I never bothered to delete it because I don't want to delete it in hopes that it'll suddenly work one day, but it doesn't seem to work. Next, I have GTA 3. I play it sometimes when I'm on the go, so, yeah. Next, Smosh Super Head Exploder. Never played it since I made that review of it, but I still have it on my device. Icon Mania allows you to guess people in the form of icons. Infinite Flight, my favorite flight simulator at the moment, followed by Impossible Game, Infinity Field, Labyrinth, which just allows you to tilt your device to get a ball from one point to the other. I guess you guys have heard of that already. That was weird. Next we have Mayday. I have to land a plane successfully. It gives you a lot of pointers and tips, which I disregard because I already know everything. Next is Minecraft Pocket Edition, of course. I play this the most out of anything on my iPod because that's what I do on the go when I'm not playing Minecraft on PC. I play it on my iPod. So next we have Need for Speed Most Wanted. As you can see by my tons of Let's Plays on it, not on the iOS version, of course, the console PC version. I have tons of Let's Plays on that, but I still like to play this on the go, even though there's no free roam, which really sucks, but whatever. I guess that's what you have to do with software and hardware limitations. Pac-Man is up next. Pretty cool, I guess. I never play it since it's a little bit buggy on iOS 6. Next is Punch Quest. It's a free game. I played it a couple months ago, but I got bored and just deleted it. But then I found, hey, why did I delete it? It was actually pretty fun. And then it turned out that I was just hooked to it, and that's why I deleted it. So I decided to re-download it, but I never played it since. So I honestly never use my iPod that much anymore, which is why you see all these new sashes right here. Next, we have Real Racing 3. I play that a lot too, but I play Need for Speed Most Wanted even more. Next, we have Relic Rush, which is just a point A to point B game sort of thing. Then we have Ride Me Rigby, followed by Ridiculous Fishing, which is like ninja fishing but different. It's just a little bit pixelated and stuff. On purpose, not pixelated because of lack of support for Retina display or anything. Next we have Scribble Hero. Let's try to bring this a little bit closer up here. Next we have Scribble Hero, which is, I've never played it before, but it looked pretty cool. Then we have Slender Rising, which is the most popular Slender port for iOS. Then we have Toy Story Smash It, never played that before. Sonic Dash, supposedly like Temple Run. Tamagotchi Life, it is stupid. I was really disappointed, because I always used to play Tamagotchi. I have like 4, I think, but I've never bothered to put batteries back. But that was the thing in like 2006 or something. Everyone had a Tamagotchi, and we always brought it to school and everything. It was just some sort of little craze thing. Then it was Silly Bands later, but yeah, that was sort of the fad for 2006 to 2007. I always had Tamagotchi somewhere with me, anywhere, just to, you know, look after it. But this was a pretty big disappointment. If we go into it, you'll see that my Tamagotchi died while I was at school. Yeah, while I was at school. With the real Tamagotchi, if you left your Tamagotchi at home while you're at school, it wouldn't matter. It would still survive. Nope, but not with this one. 1 year, lived to be 1 year old. So, other than the increased visuals, it doesn't really offer much. So I was pretty disappointed. X-Plane 4G, yet another flight simulator. Pretty crazy with flight sims. I really like watching, you know, flight simulator stuff. It's just interesting to me. Next, we have Earwalk, which is, I've never played before, but it seems to be a mystery. I have all these games that I never play. I just download them and forget about them. Next is Stupid Zombies 2, the successor to Stupid Zombies. Never played it before, as you can see by the new sash. Activator, AppCake, Barrel, and Bitafont are my first 4 Cydia apps that are in line on my iPod Touch. As you can see, they're in ABC order again, but they're not separated onto a separate page, just to not have any gaps anywhere. So I have Dreamboard after that with Game Player, which is sort of a thing like iFile, but allows you to easily hack games. Next you have iCleaner Pro, which is pretty cool. The sort of the pro version of iCleaner, as the name suggests. iFile, one of the most popular Cydia tweaks and Cydia applications in the Cydia store. Next we have IPA Store, which is sort of like Installous, but worse. Everything's worse than Installous now. Then we have Movie Box, allows you to watch movies for free, but never works. Photo Booth, just Photo Booth, apparently. And yeah, it's sort of disappointing because it's not like the real Photo Booth, because you can't even scroll to the side, which I found to be very annoying. As you can see, there's no inputs really here, so that is sad too, but hey, it's okay, I guess. I just never bothered to delete it because I can't delete it directly from my Springboard, even with Side Elite installed. So, as you can see, everything else is deletable but that. Next, we have PPSSPP, which I just sorted into PSP with Icon Renamer, which is a Cydia tweak, of course. As you can see right here, if I am lucky, I can rename it, which was originally PPSSPP. It's in beta or in alpha, I'm not sure, but it is pretty buggy and won't really work with many PSP games, but it will work with some, which is pretty cool. I've just never gotten one to work yet, because I was downloading Gran Turismo PSP, which Gran Turismo is one of my favorite series of all time for any gaming console. But I never got it to work on this, which it would work on PSP, but not on this yet. So it's not in development, and I know that the specs aren't the problem, because this has a dual-core processor, so it's not really that. Next we have Display Recorder, which is one of the most helpful applications, at least for me, when I'm doing iOS gaming, which I don't tend to do much anymore, but whatever. Next we have Record My Screen. Never bothered to use it, but it's just there next to Display Recorder. Then we have Springtomize, Theme Icon Maker, VShare, Winterboard, Zeusmos, 25pp, and Yahoo Weather, which I've never bothered to put anywhere else. As you can see, I've been really lazy with my device lately, so I didn't do much to it in order to improve it. But I just downloaded a ton of stuff in hopes of playing it once, but I've never bothered to. So that is my stuff. I didn't download anything in the music storefront. See what I was listening to last, Green Day by Green Day. One of the first songs they've ever, of course, did, since it was in their debut album. So I don't really have much. If we turn it around, as you can see, this is 1039 smooth out slappy hours. We have all these Green Day albums, like usual. Nothing special here. Everything. Ed Sheeran, which is one of the better artists of today. Daft Punk, Coldplay, Arctic Monkeys, which is pretty cool. I really like the Arctic Monkeys. They're probably my favorite band that's favorite new band, relatively speaking, because they started in like 2006. So although that's like coming on 7 years now, it's still pretty new. So I call them new band. They're my favorite new band right now. Cage the Elephants, Green Day, of course. Most recent one I downloaded was Green Day Shenanigans, which is full of their B-sides and rarities, which I managed to just exit the music application, but oh well. So I have Nirvana, The Offspring, right here, Owl City, which I don't like, and I'm probably going to delete them soon. I used to like Owl City when I was younger, but now I don't anymore. We have Pearl Jam and Red Hot Chili Peppers, all the albums. Rage Against the Machine as well. Few of the albums I downloaded. So I did download quite a lot recently, so I guess that was sort of a lie. Have all the Red Hot Chili Peppers albums. Wings, greatest, of course. Paul McCartney and the Wings. Weezer, Skrillex, which is okay, but I never was fond of Skrillex. So we have a lot of, grunge rock, punk rock, stuff like that, as usual. So that's pretty much what's on my iDevice. We'll go into a few of the Cydia tweaks. Although there's not really much to talk about since there's not many interesting stuff now. If you want to take a look at all my Cydia tweaks that I have, at least in my settings panel, you can go ahead and do that right now. If you have any question on whatever one of these are, I don't even know what keylord is, so don't ask. That had to do with Quick Photo, which allowed me to send photos directly from my Messages app without having to go into a separate menu. But if you have anything to ask about any of these, go ahead and ask in the comments, and I'll reply saying what each one does, or you can simply look it up on Google, which is probably the best option. So here is my iPod Touch, guys. Simple background, simple wallpaper, simple theme, simple pretty much everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to give it a like and thumbs up for more jailbreak content and iPod Touch videos. Sorry this was a little bit more concise and rushed. This is just a pretty long thing to do. So here you go. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to watch it again, just make sure if there's not something you missed, go ahead. That's what it's for. At least that's what the replay button's for, the scrubber's for. But thank you guys anyway for watching. Stay tuned for more Let's Plays, gameplays, PC tutorials, PC tips, and stuff like that, as well as some iPod stuff, which was from the beginning. But thank you guys a lot for watching. Again, take care.